Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today I'm going to be showing you another behind the scenes of a shoot that I did using only natural light. Let's get started. This shoot was inspired by the works of Irene Rudnick and Mark Kloss. The model that I'm shooting with today is my friend Yakov. For the location, I chose a local park where the fall leaves were in full bloom. The first spot that I chose didn't work out, but I wanted to explain why. I wanted my subject to be backlit by the sun, but we ran into a few problems. It was around 4 o'clock when we arrived to the location. At this time, the sun is low enough to have backlighting on your subject, but the area around them will be very bright because the sun is still harsh. This creates a lot of contrast between your subject that's in the shade against the bright background. I tried positioning him in a few different spots to diffuse the light, but overall I wasn't happy with the results and decided to find another spot. For the next spot, we went to this beautiful bridge overlooking the park. The sun had gone behind the clouds, diffusing the light. My subject was also getting backlit just enough to separate him from the background. The trees behind him were also creating beautiful bokeh. We tried experimenting with a few poses, some with the jacket over his shoulder and some with him holding a hat. We eventually came up with a pose that looked good on camera. On our way to the next spot, my model spotted this tree and decided to climb it. I figured while he was up there, why not grab a shot? For the next spot, we found this area where the sun was softly illuminating the greenery and was also backlighting my model perfectly. We experimented with a few stationary and walking poses. We also tried playing with the hat. The main goal was trying to make the shots look as candid as possible. On our way to the next spot, I saw an area where the light was shining right through the trees and quickly grabbed a shot. For this spot, we shot by an area that had colored leaves everywhere and had yellow trees in the distance. To switch things up a bit, I had my model pose with a book I brought. I decided to place my model against this tree. I loved how the tree frames my shot and makes an arch around my subject. We walked up the path toward the yellow trees. I saw a lamppost in the distance that I knew I wanted to get in the shot. The sun was backlighting the yellow trees, making them glow with color. My model spotted some tape on the lamppost, which he removed. Small details like this really matter to make a photo look as polished as possible. For these next couple of shots, I was inspired by this photo Irene had taken. She called it a pinup style. This lamppost was giving me singing in the rain vibes, so I wanted to experiment with a few quirky poses. This isn't normally my style, but it was very fun to try, and I was happy with the results. For the final spot, we went into a deeper part of the park and found an area where the sun was shining onto the open field. Golden hour was almost ending, so the sun was very low, creating bokeh heaven. I placed my model in front of a bunch of greenery so I could have something in the foreground of my photo. I was out of posing ideas at this point, and nothing that we were doing seemed to work. My model then began laughing at something in the distance, so I decided to fire away at my shutter. Sometimes shots are just luck. That's all I have for you today. Thank you to everyone involved in this shoot. If you liked this video, please press the like button and subscribe for more future behind the scenes. Everyone out there, stay safe and healthy. My name is Raphael, and I'll see you next time. Bye.